because I'm going to read some of the poems that we've been setting prompts for on a little group we've got on Facebook. So everybody's set the one word prompt. And people make what they can do. So the first one's called blameless. The prompt word was actually blame. But you see, I don't believe in blame, so I had to do blameless. It isn't your fault. You can't be to blame. It wouldn't be fair to blacken your name. There isn't any God, and the devil is a lie, so you can't be a sinner, however hard you try. You can beat up your mother and steal from her purse. You can carve up your brother, or your sister, or worse. When you act with impropriety, just blame it on society, saying nobody cares, so the blame is all theirs. If your dad hadn't left, if your mum didn't drink, if you had an education that taught you how to think, if you'd had a lot of cash, if you didn't feel like trash, you wouldn't have to go down to Southall for a bash. If your skin wasn't white, if your skin wasn't black, if you didn't need the money for heroin and crack, if you didn't have to live in a high-rise block, you wouldn't hit a granny with a lead pipe in her sock. If your mummy didn't lunch, if your daddy wasn't rich, if you didn't have a smart pad done in Shoreditch, if you hadn't had to go to a stuck-up public school, you wouldn't swindle pensioners and think that you were cool. It can't be your fault. You can't be to blame. It wouldn't be fair to blacken your name. There isn't any God, and the devil is a lie, so you can't be a sinner, however hard you try. Thank you. Another one that was set was disc. Actually, I set it. I thought lots of people are very interested in music. Now, I'm not particularly musical. I like listening to it, but I don't know much about it. Donald has got a huge library of discs. So I cast my eye on the discs and I said disc. But this is more what I think of as a disc. The flat disc of the moon hangs from a thread, woven of the dreams of an insomniac. Sometimes it twists. The circle changes to an ellipse, the further edge blurred by perspective. Tonight, the moon is a scimitar, a blade. It swings, gouges my sleepless torso, a white pendulum, measuring the hours, the months, while I weave a net of my wishes to catch and hold still the coin of the moon's pendant, and stop the ebb and flow of the blood and the tide. Map. Her body is a map, a fragile, precious document. It has often been unfurled, consulted, examined, used by her and others to navigate pathways to her mind and spirit. Over years, its contours have been modified, redrawn, and annotated in response to eruptions, landslips, and other acts of God. Facsimiles of earlier versions are available, stored in the album she keeps under her bed, that she sometimes takes out and pores over, remembering the old, young terrain that they record.